Now, from next month, restrictions on exhibitions will be lifted, meaning trade and leisure shows will be allowed once again. But those who work in the events industry say the chances of any actually taking place is minimal because public and exhibitor confidence is still extremely low. Andy Bevan has been speaking to those in the events supply chain who say they now fear for their future.
If someone accused these traders of making an exhibition of themselves, they'd wholeheartedly agree, because that is their livelihood. This vehicle protest past Downing Street and on the roads around Parliament was organised to highlight the dilemma faced by those in the events industry. Shut down since March, shows like this at exhibition venues across the Midlands will be allowed to go ahead again from October the 1st, but few, if any, are likely to happen. Motion 5 Exhibitions at Shirebrook in Derbyshire designs and builds stands for big-name clients like ExxonMobil and Xerox. Their 6 staff are all on the furlough scheme, which will cease at the end of October. But if exhibitions are allowed again from the start of October, where's the problem?
From our point of view, it's the organisers that organise the shows that go into the venues that have actually pulled them. So from our point of view, we deal with the organisers and now we have no work.
At Oldbury in the West Midlands, Comms supplies specialist carpets, vinyl flooring and artificial grass for exhibition stands. Their staff are also on furlough. And while the government's Retail, Hospitality and Leisure Grant Fund has provided support for some exhibition venues, those who kit them out say they've been left out.
The exhibition industry, although comes under the events umbrella, unfortunately have fallen through the gap of hospitality and retail, and any grants that have so far been granted to the event industry have not filtered down to the exhibition supply chain.
The protest drive saw about 70 vehicles come together from all over the country. They want urgent financial help from the government because many have already drained their cash reserves, and they say in reality a restart for exhibitions could still be months away.
We need as much help as possible to span the gap between when furlough stops and estimated April/May before we can begin work, when unfortunately a lot of these companies are not going to be around to survive.
Of course, it's just as much about the confidence of the exhibitors as it is about the visitors, and whether that will be quick to return is dividing opinion within the industry.
They could open the venues up, they could carry on with the shows, but the footfall isn't going to be there from the visitor side of things and also from the exhibitor side of things. Because if exhibitors feel as if they're not comfortable to go, then the public aren't going to go either.
We can organise safe and professional events that they will be able to attend, to meet people on a personal level, which has always been great for the industry. And I do believe people do want to get back out there now.
One thing everyone in the industry does agree on is that something needs to be done, and soon, or some of the biggest shop windows for Midlands business and leisure activities might be a long time in coming back, and some may not return at all. Andy Bevan, ITV News.
Well, this afternoon, the Department for Digital Culture, Media and Sport told us it's working with event organisers on a series of pilot events to test COVID safety. It added, we have supported jobs in the events sector and across the economy through an unprecedented government package, including the Job Retention Scheme, a year's business rates holiday for leisure businesses, and the Bounce Back Loan Scheme, which hundreds of organisations have already received support from. Now,